So the next two finals to take place, and the gymnast coming out into the arena. You have the women's uneven bars finalists first out. And there is one woman in the pack who everyone in this arena is cheering for particularly. Coming out last, Melanie de Jesus dos Santos. She affords herself a smile at the number of tricolores and the noise which is being generated here in the Accor Hotels arena. And simultaneously running, we have as well, we're going to have the men's still rings competition. Exciting final. Those competing announced into the arena one by one. And there is Samir Ait Said of France, the top qualifier. Ali Zoran, the second qualifier from Egypt. And Alexei Rostov from Russia. Anastasia Agafonova, also from Russia. Kentaro Yunuki there from Japan, we just saw. Anastasia Alskretava. Anastasia Bachinska. And the biggest cheer of the lot, Melanie de Jesus dos Santos. Third in qualification, 14.4. Everyone in this arena just hoping that was her warm-up ahead of the big final. She really is a star of world gymnastics. And here is the starting order. Federico Molinari, the experienced Argentinian, will go off first, and then Samir Ait Said, Ali Zoran, Alexei Rostov, Kentaro Yunuki, Vincenz Hook, William Emard, second time we've seen him, and Konstantinos Konstantinis. In the uneven bars, Filipa Martins from Portugal will go first. Diana Vorinska, two of Ukraine, very well represented. Anastasia Bachinska will go seventh. So Molinari with a 14.15 in qualification. 35 years old. Both his parents were gymnastics coaches, and we've got that type of setup at home. It's only really going to be one sport that you take to. He made history 10 years ago when he became the first male Argentinian gymnast to qualify for the final of the individual all-around competition at a World Championships. He's been competing on the World Cup circuit on 3 occasions this year. Straight into the Maltese. Still rings, the only apparatus that moves. Ever endeavour to control, and now into the iron cross after the Yamawaki Jonason combination. Important to see the line of the shoulders, the symmetrical work. It's the Maltese again. The iron cross held for 2 seconds. Good into the handstand, little adjustment required, although just lists a little. Now builds up. And just slightly under-rotated, I think. Step to the side, but it was a strong beginning to the Still Rings final by Molinari of Argentina. So, an even bars will begin with Filipa Martins. Good shot here of the combination put together with the Yamawaki Jonassen, excuse me. So we begin with Martins. Back salto, transition between the two bars. It's very nice. Release and catch work. Clean beginning this from Martins. Pirouette on the low bar. Just loses the momentum. And deductions. Building up to the double fronts, dismounts. So Molinari 14.4, and he is happy with that. Very good line in that back salto. Samir Ait Said from France. Goes up to the planche. Perhaps his hips just a little high in that initial hold. Very good line in the Maltese. Has to slowly bring the legs up to handstand. That hit it first time. Planche again. And a good show of strength. Opening up the palms, you can see, just to show the judges how much strength he's able to wield. Very good handstand again, and the dismounts. Not at all bad, and appreciated by the French crowd here. Samir Ait Said. Filipa Martins with the first score posted in the uneven bars. It's an ever constant battle to control and put as minimal movement into the rings. Diana Vorinska from Ukraine. Transition, nicely handled, and a smart pirouette. Ooh. Well, heavy coming off of the bars, but Vorinska happily just coming straight up. Nice big release and catching. Get the right purchase on that grip. Samir Ait Said, 14.95. Vorinska is straight back into action, and she then lands her dismounts. It's unfortunate circumstances for Vorinska. Well, difficult circumstances, having gone second and now having to wait to see everyone come through. Ali Zaran from Egypt. Zaran, 30-year-old, lives in Egypt's capital in Cairo. Picked up a silver medal in Szombathely last weekend. Also had a silver from Copa in Slovenia earlier this season. In Paris last year, he finished 8th, and hoping for a much better result here, given his good form, but also given his qualification score of 14.7. That was enough for second position. A routine which was awarded a 6.2 difficulty in qualification. So frequently we see Ali Zaran in rings finals across the World Cup circuit over recent years. The last time he won a gold, though, was actually in 2016 in Szombathely. Good ease in the Maltese. And here he goes, that show of strength. Marks out his routine. With that inversion. Handstand. And the iron cross. Now up into the planche, and looked like he had good hip position. Now builds up for the dismount and does it very nicely. Ali Zaran. Such a popular figure with fans. They feed off how much he enjoys his routines. Diana Wawrinska, 11.9 for Wawrinska. For second place after 2, it won't be anything which troubles those challenging for medals on this occasion. Very, very nice dismount from the 30-year-old. So Georgia May Fenton from Great Britain. Transitions well.
Come on, push, push, good girl.
Good line in the toes as well, and the dismount. Oh, had to stabilise herself, but crucially stayed up. Didn't let any other part of her body hit the floor. And it was some recovery. Ali Zaran into first, 14.95. Improves on qualification by a quarter of a mark. I thought that may have stuck. It was a deep landing. She had to bend down low for it, but then the momentum just not able to stay within her feet. She had to take that big step back. And Alexei Rostov is the next to take to the still rings. Rostov, 25-year-old, qualified in 6th position for the final. Put in a superb performance early this year in Osijek in Croatia. He won the high bar and silver in the still rings that day. He's also competed in Baku and in Doha on the World Cup circuit this year. Good shoulder position. Judge is looking for the ability to control the apparatus. And he goes into the Yamawaki, then the Jonassen, and the straddled planche. Hips a little high. So difficult to keep all the angles under control, especially when you are trying to control the steel rings. Good dismount from Rostov. That was the Yamawaki, that's in the tuck position when those somersaults occur. Then it was the Jonassen in the piked position. And there the straddle in the planche. Planche when you hold yourself up and stay flat in an elevated position. He did well to weather all the force going through his knees with just a small step. Now Anastasia Agafonova. Georgia May Fenton will go into second, 13.35. Agafonova, she's just 16 years old. Qualified in first for this final, 14.55. At present, it is a 13.6, which leads the way. That's still Felipe Martins' score. So anything close to qualification form, and Agafonova will be in the lead. That's just coming away on the back salto. Good line. Up into the handstand for the transition. That's wonderful. Release and catch work. Building things up, nice pirouette, and then the dismount is excellent. Anastasia Agafonova breaks into a smile. Such a good bars gymnast. Only made her senior debut at the Russian Championships in March. She's handling the moment so well, and the form in the release and catch work was very, very nice. Well, Rostov only enough for fourth position. And Yunuki of Japan qualified in fifth position with a 14.55. So the Maltese again. Good handstand, hits it first time. There was very little adjustment into the Jonassen, then Yamawaki combination that time. Reversing what we've seen from others, and that's a calm iron cross. Holds it for a good deal of time. There were some natural tremors in that, but that's okay. Sticks the landing too. Kentaro Yunuki. Picked up a bronze medal in his first ever World Challenge Cup competition in Portugal last year, just under a year ago. Jonassen Yamawaki into iron cross. So where will Anastasia Agafonova's work come in? 14.6 for Agafonova. Improves on her qualification score, and she was first then. So the 16-year-old going better in the final. Now Anastasia Alistratava from Belarus. Now she is even younger than Agafonova, just 15 in her first senior year, on a dramatic upwards curve though. Oh, she fell here in Paris. Excellent transitions between high and the low bars. Nice release and catch work. The line, pointiness in the toes remains. And there's the dismount. Half turn out at the end. A step to stabilise. She just keeps on improving. We'll have to see if that continues here, but she was 7th on the uneven bars at the Junior European Championships in Glasgow last year. Then in Szczecin, she finished 4th on the uneven bars. Had it not been for a step on landing, she may have taken a medal. Kentaro Yunoki, in 3rd position. Now Vincenz Hook of Austria. 3rd in qualification. Straight up to stabilised planche. Very stable Maltese. It's the equal highest difficulty in this final. It's going with the Yamawaki and Jonassen. Maltese again. And cross, linked together. Little adjustment in the handstand at the top where the toes are, and then quick into the dismount. Vincenz Hook. Took bronze a week ago in Szombathely, as he managed to get himself in on the act here in Paris. Alistratava goes into 2nd position, 14.05. So she is just behind Anastasia Agafonova. The 2 youngest in the competition lead the way currently in the women's uneven bars. This now is Sofia Kovac. From the Katchev into the Pak Salto. A lovely transition. Now into the dismounts, and very good form shown throughout by Sofia Kovac. Vincenz Hook, 14.6, enough for 4th position. So Kovac not able to improve on qualification just there. So Will Emard next for Canada. Emard we saw on the floor earlier on today. Just got into this final through the 8th position. It's a lower difficulty score. lowest of the final. So needs to execute. Performing that handstand. And again. And the straddle planche. And hips just slightly higher than the judges would be looking for. Into the twisting pikes dismounts, and Will Emard made himself into 3 finals here. We saw him on the floor earlier today, and now on the still rings, then in the vault later on. So Sofia Kovac into second, 14.2 for Kovac. She's behind Agafonova, but ahead of Alice Rutsava. Now Anastasia Bachinska from Ukraine. The transition. Building up to a release and catch. And to the Kachev. Very good work. Keeping her lines as tight as she can. Good tuck and nicely dismounting. Will Emard into 6th position with 14.3. Great pitches that we're able to pick up here on the still rings. Seeing things from a different angle. Well, there's always expectation when Greece take to the still rings. And representing Greece, Konstantinos Konstantinidis. 4th in qualification. Wide-armed Maltese into a very comfortably stable position and inverted cross. The most difficult routine in this final. He's very good at executing it. Still Ali Zaran that leads the way with 14.95. So it's good work though from Konstantinidis. And a strong dismount too. Anastasia Bachinska only into 5th position. Bachinska, just 15 years old, 16 years old. Now, what can we expect here from Melanie de Jesus dos Santos? There's no doubting that the crowd here in the Accor Hotels Arena expectant of the top prize. Confident beginning. From the Kachev into the transition. Excellent stability. Now back up to the high bar. Calmly handled pirouettes. The occasion very, very well handled by Melanie de Jesus dos Santos. Every release and catch, every grab was expectantly gasped over by this crowd, and Melanie de Jesus dos Santos, who qualified in third for this final, may well have put herself into the top position. It is currently Anastasia Agafonova's from Russia with a 14.6. The all-around European champion and the floor champion from Szczecin earlier this year. A strong beginning, and the lines and the symmetry which you witnessed during that routine. Very nice. Perhaps there just a little bit of a sideways bend in reclaiming the butt. Only a very, very slight deviation away from the line through her body. Where will she be? 14.6 is the current leading score. She so often improves on her qualification score, and she's done it again. Up from third position, she takes the lead. Melanie de Jesus dos Santos with a 14.65. Just by 1/20th of a mark, she goes ahead of Anastasia Agafonova, and it means she wins the first French gold medal of the afternoon, and it is Melanie de Jesus dos Santos. We perhaps could have predicted that over Anastasia Agafonova, and then it's Sofia Kovac with a very good bronze medal, the Hungarian. Results in from the rings competition, and it's Sania Ait Saeed making it a double gold, equal with Ali Zaran, who we said was in the lead, but because of a superior execution score of Sania Ait Saeed, it is going to be double gold for France. And that is the only cue needed for everyone here in the arena to get the tricolores waving and dancing in the seats as well.